Hey everyone, it's Nora from Nora's Arc here, and today we wanted to make a quick video that goes into how to cure your garlic after you harvest it. So let's get into it. Curing your garlic just means that you're drying it out for about 3 weeks after you harvest it. And it's an essential step to prepare your garlic for storage and to help garlic develop its flavor. So how do you do it? We've been growing garlic for about 5 years and we've always dried it out the same way and always had success with it. So we always do it on a baker's rack in our garage right in front of a window. So having good airflow is essential to making sure your garlic dries out properly. And that's why we put it on a baker's rack, because there's lots of holes in the shelves that give it good airflow. And that's why we do it in front of a window, so that way we get breeze and air into our garage. And then another reason that we do it in our garage is when you're curing garlic, you want to make sure you keep it out of the sunlight. So that's why we do it in our garage, because it's out of the sun. Some people will run a fan on their garlic when they're drying it out, and we've never done that because we always like to take the path of least resistance and least electricity. So we've never had problems not using a fan, but perhaps if you live in a more humid environment or you don't have that good of airflow, you can also run a fan on it. So that's definitely an option for you. And then something else that we're doing differently this year with our garlic is we actually cut off the leaves on it before we set it on this rack to cure. So you'll see that we left about 12 to 14 inches of the stem still on there. But the reason that we cut off the leaves this year was because we had a very wet year and we didn't want the wet leaves in here hindering the drying process and just taking up a bunch of space. And honestly, we didn't actually know that you could cut the leaves off for curing your garlic. So that was something new we learned this year, and we wanted to share it with you guys. In the past, the reason that we kept the leaves on is because we were using it as a visual indicator for when our garlic was all dried out. So the leaves would be completely dyed back, and then we knew that the garlic was dry. But now we've been doing it for so many years that we know it always takes about 3 weeks. So we're pretty confident with that timing, and we don't need that visual indicator. And the other thing that we learned is that you can watch the stem for the same type of visual indicator. So there'll be no green left in the stem once it's done drying out. So that's a good way to know that it's done. But like I said, usually takes about 3 weeks for it to dry out. We also have another video that goes into how you will clean your garlic and prepare it for storage once it's done curing for 3 weeks. So make sure to check that out once you get to that step in the process. And we have a lot of videos that go into growing garlic, harvesting garlic, and all of that. So I'll make sure to link that playlist below. If you found this video helpful today, make sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to our channel so you can stay up to date on our gardening journey.